As the sun sets on Washington, D.C., Jack Reacher stands on a rooftop, his keen eyes scanning the cityscape for signs of danger. As a sense of urgency grips him, Millie Froelich bursts into the room, her expression a mix of determination and distress as she lays out the chilling details of the assassination plot against Vice President Ben Armstrong. Understanding the gravity of the situation, Reacher quickly nods, already formulating a plan as he prepares to call on his trusted allies, Francis Neagley and David O'Donnell. David O'Donnell joins the group shortly after, his ginger hair and glasses giving him an unassuming appearance that hides his sharp intellect and resourcefulness. As the trio gathers around the table, Reacher outlines the gravity of the threat, emphasizing the need for speed and precision in their investigation to uncover the assassin's identity. With the plan set in motion, they split up to gather intelligence, each member equipped with their unique skills and insights, ready to expose the conspiracy lurking in the shadows. As night falls, Reacher stealthily infiltrates a seedy bar, known to be a haunt for criminals determined to glean information about James Damon, the elusive assassin. After a tense exchange with a snitch at the bar, Reacher learns that Damon plans to strike during Armstrong's speech, igniting a fierce resolve within him to thwart the deadly scheme. Racing against time, Reacher leaves the bar with a renewed sense of urgency, knowing he must find Millie before it's too late to warn her about the impending danger. When Reacher finally reaches Millie, he finds her pacing nervously in her hotel room, her eyes lighting up at the sight of him but quickly clouding with concern as he relays the grim news. As the reality of the situation sinks in, Millie's fear transforms into fierce determination and she steps closer to Reacher, their connection palpable in the charged atmosphere. In a moment of shared resolve, they lean in, sealing their fears and hopes with a passionate kiss that ignites the promise of protection and support amidst the chaos. After lingering in the embrace, they spend the night together and then wake up urgently so they can strategize their next move together to prevent the assassination. As they finalize their plans, Reacher's instincts kick in, reminding him of the ticking clock as he instructs Millie to prepare for the speech while he sets out to confront Damon directly. With a final glance at Millie, Reacher heads out into the bustling streets of Washington, D.C., each step echoing with purpose as he makes his way toward the venue of Armstrong's speech. As he arrives at the venue, tension fills the air and Reacher blends into the crowd, scanning for any signs of Damon while preparing himself for the worst. Just as Armstrong steps up to the podium, Reacher spots Damon lurking in the shadows, a glint of metal catching his eye, signaling imminent danger that sends adrenaline surging through him. In a split-second decision, Reacher darts through the crowd, pushing past startled onlookers, determined to reach Armstrong before it's too late. With a burst of energy, Reacher reaches the stage just as Damon takes aim, and in that heart-stopping moment, he lunges forward, tackling the would-be assassin to the ground. As they grapple on the floor, Reacher feels the weight of the world on his shoulders, and with a calculated twist, he disarms Damon, sending the gun skidding across the stage. However, in the chaos, a stray shot rings out as Damon surprises Reacher, hitting Millie in the crowd, igniting a wave of panic and cries. With fury burning in his chest, Reacher quickly regains his composure and springs to his feet, eyes locked onto Damon, who is attempting to escape amidst the chaos. Reacher sprints after Damon, weaving through the terrified crowd, fueled by the need to protect Millie and bring the threat to justice before it's too late. Cornering Damon in a narrow alley, Reacher confronts him, the air thick with tension as they both realize this is their final showdown. "Who were you working for?" Reacher demands, his voice low and steady, not willing to let him escape without uncovering the truth that could lead them to his employer. With a reluctant sigh, Damon finally reveals, it was Hadir Dominican, a name that hangs in the air like a storm cloud, sending chills down Reacher's spine. Just as the weight of the revelation sinks in, Damon pulls out a knife, forcing Reacher to make a split-second decision and shoot him down. Reacher then regroups with O'Donnell and Neagley, tells them what he has learned about Damon and the larger conspiracy he was a pawn in. Then he checks on the currently hospitalized Millie, telling her that a threat was stopped and now he must stop a bigger one. With renewed determination, Reacher leads his team to the secret spaceship hangar, preparing for their dangerous mission to confront Hadir Dominican at his space station. As they board the spaceship, Neagley runs a quick systems check, her fingers flying over the controls with expert precision, ensuring everything is ready for takeoff. With a loud thud, the spaceship's bay doors close, sealing their fate, and Reacher takes a deep breath, feeling the gravity of their mission settle over him. As the engines roar to life, O'Donnell glances back at Reacher, determination in his eyes, and says, "Let's finish what we started." With the countdown initiated, Neagley's voice rings out, 3, 2, 1, ignition! And the spaceship surges forward, breaking free from Earth's gravity. As they enter the dark void of space, Reacher gazes out at the stars, steeling himself for the confrontation that awaits them with Hadir Dominican. Suddenly, Neagley alerts the team, "We've got incoming signals," as she monitors the radar, revealing Dominican's heavily guarded space station looming ahead. "Prepare for evasive maneuvers," Reacher shouts, his voice cutting through the tension as he glances at O'Donnell and Neagley to ensure they are ready.